Hello everyone, so welcome to the next video. So in that video let's learn about the get element by class name. In previous video we have discussed about get element by id, how we can access a element from our HTML using its id. So for now we'll access using class name. First property you can remember about the class in HTML, that class can be assigned to multiple elements, right? So definitely if you have done programming, and also another thing I want to tell you, that if you have done programming there is a concept called indexing, right? And index start with 0, correct? So in that case also, whenever we are accessing using the class name, we can access index wise, because there can be multiple elements which can have the same class. Let's go to the example. So in that code, if you see in our HTML, there is two paragraph tags, okay, and they have same class name called description, correct? And they have different inner texts. So now what we will do, our task is to at first print the text content of first element and then the last element. Okay, fine. Okay, let's see what the script for this. Simply, as we are selecting by class, so at first we have made like variable here, let paragraphs, and inside it we are accessing that element or that class name actually, not that element. We are accessing all the elements related to that class. In case of ID, what I have told, ID can be assigned to a single element in the HTML, or it's unique for each and every element. But in case of class name, it can be same. So using document dot get element by class name, what we are doing, we are accessing all the elements in the HTML which have this description class. Okay. So in our case, we are accessing this both p tag. Now, what is the problem? That if we want to print the text content of any element, so how we can define it or how we can do it? Let's say we want to particularly print the internal text of that element in the console. Okay, so how we can do it? Or let's say I want to print the particular text inside that paragraph. So how we can do it? So as I have mentioned in the beginning, there is a concept of indexing, right? Like the programming languages, different programming languages, and it start with 0 definitely. Okay, so that is the thing. So definitely here the first paragraph will be considered as it it is of the 0th index, and the second paragraph will be considered as it is of the first index, or one index number 1. So how we can console.print the inner texts of that or text content? How we can do it? Simply, as I have mentioned, I have selected all the elements containing description class, and the method is get element by class name. Now same line as like our previous video, console.log, then paragraph dot text content. So now what is this 0? As I have mentioned, we are selecting 0 means we are selecting the first element, right? Because this paragraphs is containing all the elements, okay, collection of all the elements. So we are actually accessing the first paragraph here. If we want to access the second paragraph, just simply this 0 to 1. Then we can print or console.log the inner text of this. In that case, what will be printed on the console? That text. This is the paragraph. That text will be the output. You can see also here, this is the paragraph. This will be the output. If we put 1 instead of 0 here, what will happen? Another paragraph. This will be the resultant output in the console, not the first one. So that is the thing. Also there is a method called dot length, using which we can see how many elements with the same class is there, okay, containing the same class inside a parent element. So that is the thing. Okay, let's do do it. So simply for now I can simply copy it and let's paste it here. It will save our time. So now let's just restructure it. Let's say these two elements are containing the same like different type of paragraphs, but two elements have same class. Now let's just copy this script. Okay, let's just copy this script, and from here what will happen, mm, if I change this thing to this, just format document. Now it's looking good. Okay, let's remove it. Let's go to the website, let's go live. Okay, and here you can see this is a paragraph, this line is printed. Okay, and length is 2. Obviously there is two paragraphs, so length is 2, and this is a paragraph, this line is printed. Now if we change, just a second, let me capitalize it. Okay, now it's looking good. Now let's change this 0 to 1. What will be the output? Output expected is another paragraph, because we are accessing the second indexes element whose index is 1, because indexing start with 0. So 0 is the first element, 1 is the second element, so it should print another paragraph. Yeah, it's printing another paragraph, and length is as it is. Let's wrap this paragraph inside a div. So what will happen, let's see. Okay, it's also giving length as 2. Now let's add outside of that div, let's add uh, h1 and also give same class to it. Let's see, let's do some experiments. Okay, description. Okay, fine, let's see. Now the length is 3, so it's selecting all the classes available in the HTML and returning its length. Okay, so that is the thing. Now if we are printing for 1, it should give the output this is paragraph. Why? Because this is in the zeroth element index, sorry, zero indexed element, and this is of one indexed element, and this should be of two indexed elements. So for now, for 1 it should print this is a paragraph, that text. Yeah, it's printing this is a paragraph. Now if we change this 1 to 0, what it should print? In our DOM, the first element which have the description class is that h1, so it should print JavaScript and the DOM, that text. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's printing JavaScript and the DOM. Now if we change it to index 2, means third element, so it should print another paragraph. Yeah, it's printing. So yeah, that's all about get element by class name, all basics about get element by class name. We will be doing more experiment with it in our future videos. You can also export it from Google. And now after that there is get element by tag name. We'll be learning about it in the next video. Thank you for so much for watching this video. I will attach this article which is made by me in the description of this video. Don't forget to check it out, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and share with your friends. So thank you for watching this video. Let's continue in the next video.